Hello everybody, my name is Unlucky Few, this is my YouTube channel and today we're going to be talking about state of survival. Let's get cracking on then. Okay then, let's get straight into this. Today I'd like to talk about the influencer trap and also a Colosseum. Now believe it or not, it does make a difference on how you set your troops up. You have to set it differently for trap and differently for Colosseum and differently again for PvP, but I'm not going to get into that. So influencer trap. Now, from what I can gather, and I have been researching this a bit, everybody sets their troops up as hunter captain and have more hunter troops in there than any others, and it varies from person to person. One gentleman I was watching, he does 60% for the hunters and 20% for the riders and 20% for the infantry. Another person is using 80% hunters, 15% for his riders, and only 5% for his infantry. So you need to play around with that. I've been doing 60, 20, and 20, but some other people do it slightly different. But it's all roughly around about the same. But you do need to have it set up for your hunters. So what I do is I'll just quickly jump into my troops. I'll quickly show you because I think mine are still set up from yesterday because that's when I had the trap. Nope, I haven't changed it. So what you do is you make sure that the top one here, that would be your infantry, so that would be down to about 5%. Then your riders will be to about 15%, and then 80%, or way more than that, or around about 80% should be your hunters. Now you should also, I'll click onto here because I don't know if I've set this up. No, I've swapped it back round again. I've swapped this for just normal. So what you'd have in this one here, you'd have your highest hunter. Then you'd have either your rider or your infantry, and then your infantry. So for argument's sake, hunter, rider, infantry. So you take your best hunter you've got, and put it in here. And you put your best rider you've got, put it in here. And your best infantry you've got, and put it in here. And then you have this set for 80% of the troops will be your hunter. Then for instance, if this was rider, which it is, that would be 15% of troops for your rider. And then if this was your infantry, you'd have 5% for your infantry. And it doesn't matter whether you go for the 80%, 15 and 5, or you do the 60% hunter, 20% rider and 20% infantry. Just mess around with those and see which one comes best for you. But if you're not setting it up with your hunter as your captain, then your rider and your infantry as the other two, then having it set up that way, hunter, rider, infantry, or hunter, infantry, rider, you will see a big difference. It must be hunter as captain, and every single one you set out. So set all your troops up like this, and then the same with this one. Knock this one down a bit, and that one even down even lower, and this one up as high as you can. And save this one as 2, and then use these 4 here to send your troops out. Remembering that your best one, if you're not doing a rally, goes to the 4, 5, or 6, or how many it is, high people that are setting the traps, because their buffs, you will get points from their buffs as well, so it will help you. So just remember that on this. So like I said, there's 2 different ways you can set it up. You can do 5, 15 and 60, or 80, or 5, 15 and 80, or 60, 20 and 20. So try that, see if that makes any difference. It should do. I keep setting mine up wrong every single time in trap and wonder why I keep ending up coming up 5th. Hopefully next time, which will be tomorrow, I will get a little bit higher than 5th. So that's your setting up for trap. Now what I'd also like to do is go across to a Colosseum, because the Colosseum is more to do with infantry from what I can see. So infantry would be your captain, and your rider and your hunter would be your other two. So just like before, say you was going to do a load of Colosseum tasks. So you'd summon in your or you use a summoner to summon in the beast, monster, infected, next door neighbour, ex-girlfriend, whatever you want really. They'll pop in there, and then this is how you want to set these up. So if we go into our troop, into here again, so I can quickly show you. Now this one is actually set up probably right for the Colosseum, because I've got infantry and then rider and hunter. So this is set up more for the Colosseum. This is what I use for every day, rather than the trap. So once you've got your captain as your infantry, and it doesn't matter where you put your hunter. Oh, excuse me. Oh, tired. Your hunter and your rider, doesn't matter which one you put these in, but the next bit does make a difference. So your troops, then you would need 60%. Knock these down so I can do that. So 6% of your troops you should send out as your infantry. Then do 10% for your rider. I would say about there. And then around about 30% for your Night Stalkers in my case, which would be your hunters. So you've got your infantry, probably a little bit too high, up high. So you've got your infantry, your riders, and your hunters. So you'd set it up like this, with this one here being your infantry. I think that's Eva. Let's have a look. No, Kira is my infantry. And then I've got Maddie and Frank, and then I've got Makito. But you don't need to set them up like this. Just put your highest level infantry in there, put your highest level rider or hunter in there, and then the same in here, either rider or hunter. So if you've got rider in there, hunter in here, it does not matter which way around you put these two. But setting the troops form does make a difference. You need to make sure that when she's captain, or he's captain, or your hero is captain, you must remember that this must be 60% of the troops that you can send out. Must be. It doesn't matter if it's 55 or 65. I don't think the other 5% isn't going to make much difference, but they do say 60%, 10%, and then 30%. And then you should start to see that you start to hit more of them better. If you do, because every fifth say infected, for instance, that we hit, it's really, really strong, and you will need to ask for help. Well, when you click it, you'll get some bars come up. This obviously it's closed at the moment. So here you'd have attack, and you'd have another one here that says rally or help. Click on it, it brings up a little message at the bottom of my screen across here. Click on that and just put help please. Send it, it'll post it up into our Alliance chat, and there is plenty of people on that will help. Well, hopefully there'll be plenty of people on that will help. I know Sammy will help. I know Jules will help if she's on. Also Madilena, so Dabs, who's our leader, Sovereign, myself. Any one of us would jump on and would help out. So don't think that because it says, oh no, you can't attack this or you can't beat it, just ask for help. People will always jump in to help. I'll always help, and if somebody asks when I'm playing the game, I'll jump in and help them straight away, no problems asked. So I just wanted to touch base on these, because I know I've said in our Alliance chat about setting these up, and I know a few people did and noticed a bit of difference. There was discussions on it with the leader last night in front of everybody. Obviously each person's going to have their own way in setting it up. the heroes themselves do make a big difference. Obviously, the strongest hero, their skills also help when they kick in. Let me just have a look at, I think it's this one here. This one here, if I had a fully maxed with these skills, does help quite a lot. Some of the other skills don't tend to kick in, or kick in on your 5th attack on trap, but I'm not going to go into that because that's something I still need to learn. You're talking percentages and attack and defense skills that come into play whilst using. Some are better than others, and so forth. So just for now, I just wanted to explain to you how to set up for the Colosseum and how to set up for trap, and hopefully you will see a difference. If not, I resign. No, I'm kidding. Just shout at me in chat. So hopefully this will help you. I have noticed a difference in what I'm doing, but obviously with people getting above me in levels now, they're obviously on tier 10s or T10 troops, so they are going to hit harder than me, so they are going to do a lot more damage, but I'm still remaining the same distance from them, and I'm actually increasing on how much damage I do week on week. So I know I'm doing something right, but not quite, because I keep setting my troops up wrong every single time. So thank you very much, everybody. Like, comment, subscribe if you want to. You don't need to. This is just to help you guys. It doesn't help me at all. I already know it. And good luck. Thank you very much, and goodbye.